Hey, what's going on, everybody? People have been asking me to do an update on Astronomy Domini and how he's doing. First of all, I mean, here's this tank. If you guys want to go ahead and take a look. You know, obviously one thing missing is Domini. My sister made me these sticks, by the way. Going to be used in one of the movies that I made for the week that he was at the veterinarian. You know, just wasn't sure if I was going to get him back, but I did get him back, and he's really not doing that good. He can't be put into the big tank yet. He went back in for his third prolapse, and they kept him in there for a week. And it looks like he might have done some, for whatever reason, there might be some damage done to his colon, which is, I don't understand. Like, I guess he can't push the food out properly or whatever. But make a long story short, I mean, we do have him. He's been kept in this little tiny cage here. I'm going to take the top off for you guys. And as good as the snake looks like he may be or might be doing, he really isn't doing that hot. He's in shed right now, so what I'm going to do for you guys today, I'm going to show you how we've been taking care of him, you know, and giving him, you know, shots and some oral medication and some laxatives and stuff. But he's just been, you know, locked up in darkness to keep his activity down, and he's got food in him now, and he has to pass that food, and then once he passes that food, we're not going to be feeding him for at least 2 months, and hopefully we're going to be able to let this stuff regenerate. However, if during this shed, and you know, he does, you know, pass his food and he does have another relapse, we'll have to take him back into the vet again and have the relapse reversed. You guys could see, if you could see his eyes, he's deep in the shed. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give him his shot, and I'm also going to give him his oral medication for you guys. This is not good. The snake's very sick, and within the next month or so is going to determine, you know, whether or not I have to put the snake down. I've spent a ton of money into trying to figure out what was going on, totaling over $1,200 for this snake so far, guys. And I haven't gotten an answer. I wish I had better news, and you know, I wish I had some direction to go in with this. But for now, I mean, before we take him out, let me show you what we're going to be doing. We got two medicines for him here. If we can't get the light to change. This is his antibiotic, okay, right here. He gets whatever, I don't know if it's going to focus, but he gets 10 cc's of that. And then this is the, it's a laxative, it's called lactulose. He gets 30 cc's of this, or I'm sorry, yeah, 30 cc's of this once a day for, until the food passes anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the I'm going to set this camera up on tripod, and hopefully it's going to you know, capture everything. And I'm going to show you what we've been going through the last couple of months with trying to keep this snake alive and keep him going. As you guys know, he's definitely one of my favorite snakes. He's you know, he's definitely my most fun snake, and it's going to be horrible to lose him. But you know, once again, only time will tell in the next couple of months. Hopefully he'll pass the food all right, and then we could just starve him for about 2 months, and we're going to give the colon and everything, the intestines, everything inside his digestive system a chance to regenerate. But it's heartbreaking, you know. I wish there was something more I could do, but all I could do is the best I can. I'll set this up on the tripod for you guys, and I'll show you what we've been doing the last couple of months to help keep this snake alive. A lot of people do give shots, and what you want to make sure that you do, let me see if I can get this in the camera, hopefully you guys can see this, is we want to make sure we get all the air bubbles out by clipping it, and then, come on pal, it's really not that easy to do with one guy, but by myself, but I'm going to do the best I can here for you guys. So once we get all the air bubbles out of it, what we're going to do is we're going to just squeeze this up, and we're going to let some come out. There we go. And then the way that we want to give this to him is we have to get it between the scales and into the muscle. Okay, so we're going to give him the shot. We're going to get it between the scales and into the muscle, and hopefully he's not going to jump. He's going to let him. He wants to go. I mean, you'd think there's nothing wrong, but to be perfectly honest with you guys, snake is not healthy. It looks like we got a good space here. We're going to go ahead and give this to him. Oh, he's trying to climb into his tank. Down, you can't go in there, buddy. Oh, we're going to get him the shot. Oh, he didn't like it because he's shedding. And I can't see. There's not enough good light in here, but let's see if we can't get this shot into him. He's wrapped down too far. It's okay, buddy. Okay, the needle's in. And we push it into him. We drop it, and hopefully we don't step on it. He's crawling up into my shirt to the back. I'm sorry, pal. You did so good with that. You really did. You can see him wrapping around, which is good. We're going to take the needle, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it back on. And now for the part that he really does not like, because we're going to have to grab him. I miss this snake so bad and having to do this every day. He's really not supposed to be doing this and climbing around, but you know, what can you do? Now that we've gotten that, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to give him his lactose. And what this is going to help him do, it's going to help him pass his food better. And he really hates this stuff, so we're going to hold him by the head. We're going to jam this into his mouth, and we're going to give it to him orally. If you guys had seen the vets do this, they're out of their minds. You know, they think they're going to get bit and everything, but we're just going to grab him, hold him nice and light. Well, it's okay. And he knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. Come on, pal. Alright, so we got the lactose. Here we go. Good boy. Into the mouth. And done. That simple. Okay, yeah, that simple. With any luck, you guys might see him take a nice yawn, because he doesn't like the taste of that stuff. Go in to see the camera, pal. Let's go see if we can't see the camera. You get a little on your face. But, I mean, you know, guys, you look at this snake and climbing around, he's trying to get up onto the jungle gym. And you look at him and the way he's climbing, and you would really think that there's no problem. But, guys, there's a big problem with the snake. Alright, I'm sure this is running between the two videos. This is probably running about 10 minutes. I wish there was a quicker way for me to show you guys what I've been trying to do to help keep this snake alive. And once again, the next couple of months, once he gets through this shed, hopefully all his food will come out okay. I have no problem starving the snake for 2, 4, even 6 months. These animals can go without food. And if that's what it takes to bring this snake around, and to let his body regenerate inside, then that's what I'm going to do. If you guys can look behind me, he's trying to climb back into his tank, but he can't go in there because he can't be climbing around. Alright, and unfortunately what we're going to have to do now is we're going to have to put him back into his tank. And he hates going back into this little tank. And I'll show you how we're going to get him back in there. Hey pal, where are you doing? See him? I don't know if you guys can see him up there. I got no viewfinder on this particular camera, so hopefully you're going to be able to see him. He's really a great animal, guys, and it's going to be heartbreaking to not know what I'm going to be able to do with him. I got to cut this. I'm going to put him in. I'm going to show you guys what we have to do to get him to go into this tank, because he doesn't like going in there because it's so small. Is we're going to have to get his head in first and get him into the bottom so he doesn't feel like he can get out, and then we're going to have to help him along to get back in there. Alright? He gets the antibiotic shot every 3 days, and he gets the lactose once a day. Alright guys, I'll keep everybody posted, and you know, let's just hope that this next month goes good. Alright, I appreciate everybody's support and everybody who's been inquisitive and wanting to know things and what's going on with the snake. I don't want people to get confused, because I am going to be uploading some old footage that I have of this snake, and you know, and just old footage that I've been sitting on, and I don't want people to think that the snake is doing just fine, you know, from that old footage. But alright guys, I'm gonna get going here. Yeah. Wish you were here, Dominique.